Whoa, that was quick. Sorry, guys. We are running so late. We're just doing a. We've just been finishing. I've literally just finished mucking out the horses. So yeah, just I'm going to get into the house and then get onto the computer. Then we can start properly. So how are you all doing? How is everybody? Are you all okay? Right, I don't know if you can hear me or not. Just wait 1 second. Just got to get organised here. Oh man, it's a warm one, and we've just been, just been mucking out, finishing the evening feed, and I looked down at the time, and it was like, oh my gosh, supposed to be live by now. What's going on? Right, hold on, a cotton picking minute. Right. Right, okay, let's have a look. Hold on, guys. Right, hold on. Just logging in on the dashboard, and then I should be able to be with you. Hold on. I've got stickiness all over my camera. This is strange. Why is there some kind of stickiness all over my camera? I wonder. Hold on. Right. Okay. Mic's working. Yes, everything's working. 1 second, and then I'm going to come out of this one. Right. Hold on. Get rid of Klaus. And normal service resumes. Okay. Oh, yes, Stephanie, I've got to pay my late fee. You're right. 1 second. Hold on a minute. Right. Hold on, I've got to put some lights on because you can't see what the hell we're doing. Right. Okay. Oh, that's better. Okay, and just everyone relax. Just everyone relax. Relax. Very blurred. Is it? Very blurred, is it? It might be because there's a sticky residue on the camera. The reason there's a sticky residue on the camera, hold on, is because, would you like to know? It's because I had a little bit of sticky tape over the camera. Let's see if this helps. Is that better? Jan says, if you need to pee or make a cuppa, we can wait, Julian. That's the last time I'll be nice to you tonight. Oh, Jan, thank you very much. No, don't worry. No, we're here. If you're here, I'm here. End of story. Okay, that's just the way it is. I'll tell you what, though, I'm very warm. Okay. Right, let's have a little look here. Let's go back. Quick hello. Who's here? Hello, everyone. Annie Kimber. Hi, Annie. Hi, everyone. 2 days of summer in London at last. A pleasant 24 degrees C here. Hi, Annie. Oh, that's good. Heaven Chip. Hi, Heaven Chip. Hi, Peeps. Been blistering in southeast UK today. 26 degree in my yard. Sweaty Betty and Betty Swallocks. Oh, nice. Intrepid Frady Cat. Hi, how you doing? Hey there. Tropical storm Alberto blew a tree down across our drive. We were trapped for 2.5 days. All back ways off the property are still through muddy fields. Crazy weather. Oh my word. That sounds terrible. Well, I hope you're keeping safe. Hi, everyone from a balmy Boston, Massachusetts. Hi, Stephanie. Boston. That's not Boston, New York, is it? Is there two Bostons? Is it like? Because all I know is there's Boston, and then is there Boston, Massachusetts? Is that different? Maybe. Lisa, hi, all from Kansas. Glad you're okay. Intrepid Fredcat. Lisa, how you doing? Nice to see you. Nice. I hope you got back all right. I know we haven't stopped. It feels like you've just left. I'm still looking around going, in fact, I picked up the radio and went, Lisa receiving. That's how integrated you are into the team. We miss you. Where are we? Hello. Jane. Well, hello to all you ridges. Where's Julian? Oh, Jane, here I am. Right here, waiting for you.
Let's have a look here. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Rachel receiving. Would you like to come and get the mobile camera so you can join us?
Yeah, I'm just bringing the car up.
You're fantastic. Thank you. See you in a minute. Bye. Okay, so Rachel will be joining us very soon. Remember to hit the like button. Yes, please, everybody. Could you hit that like button? Greetings from Longmont, Colorado, where we are roasting in the heat. Love you all. Hi, Nancy. Oh, hold on a minute. Let's turn that down a little bit. Okay. It's the green button. Yes, Jan. I know it's the green button. Hello from foggy Nova Scotia. Hi, Monique. Hold on. Let's turn that off a minute. It's a bit too loud. Evening all from Maidstone, Kent. Just joined Patreon only. Friends of... Wow. I wonder what you said then, Janet. I was reading that as you just joined OnlyFans. I was like, you might be a bit surprised. It's a bit different from Patreon. You never know what you're going to see on the OnlyFans. Only friends of Jacob's Ridge. I love all the great work you do with the animals. Thank you very much, Janet. It's very kind of you. Thank you. If you haven't joined our Patreon, then quite frankly, what on earth are you doing? Why haven't you joined our Patreon yet? There it is. You can join it there. And also, I need to put this up. Very important. I'm so out of touch, and not out of touch, but behind. Right, there we go. Oh, hold on a minute. Just need a minute. I've got a very frustrating story to share with you in a moment. As you know, the experience so far of everything to do with the sanctuary in Spain has been one of frustration and trials and a challenge. And yesterday I had I just had one come in left field, which I wasn't expecting. And I lost my proverbial. I lost it. Absolutely lost it. And Rachel had to step in and take control of the situation in a very calm way, because I was ready to commit violence. I'll tell you the story in a moment. Right, okay. Right, hold on. Heaven Chip, thank you very much for your super chat. I won a tenner on the lottery. Said I would give the winnings over. Oh, thank you very much, Heaven Chip. That's very kind of you. Glad it wasn't animal chaos making you late. No, it was human chaos making us late. Hey up, everyone from North in Yorkshire. Hello, Wendy. How are you, love? Hope you're all right. Get a cup of tea on the go. I didn't know Klaus had twos. I always spell it with one. Oh, two S's. Yeah, Klaus. So did that come up as Klaus when I stick Klaus? When I stick Klaus up, hold on.
Stay. Hold on.
Does it? Oh, it says Klaus. Yeah, it does say Klaus. Oh wow! So then Klaus is completely. There is two. There's Klaus and there's Julian. Okay, well I should really hold on. I need to remove that. This is weird. Right. Okay. There we go. Right. Hold on. Oh, John Thee, thank you very much for your super chat. Hi everyone. Done. Very blurred. How is Verity? Ordine, thank you very much for asking. Yes, Verity's recovering very nicely. For those of you that don't know, Verity had a serious injury to her leg yesterday, and we had to get an emergency call out from the vet. She sliced open the back of her hoof of her foot, and it was just she caught a blood vessel there, and it wouldn't heal, so it was spurting blood everywhere. And pardon, sorry if I'm a little trigger warning there, but yeah, so there was a lot of blood loss, but yeah, she had stitches. She had to have, I think it was 6 stitches in the end, 6 or 7 stitches in the back of her foot. She wasn't very happy about it. She had to be sedated. So Anna came out. She sedated her, but Verity responded really strangely, actually, to the sedation, and she pretty much instantly collapsed. Whereas what she should have done is just gone to sleep on her feet. because it's the same amount of dose that you give them for doing their teeth or anything like that. So it's a very light sedation. But she must have been so weak, and she just had no strength in her at all. So the minute she was sedated, she went straight down like a sack of potatoes. So we had to wait. It was a little bit worrying. We had to wait for the sedation to wear off a little bit, and just sort of keep checking her vitals, make sure she was all right, which she was. But yeah, very stressful, actually, very stressful. It's it's like anything when your animals aren't well or something happens, you're just you try not to think of the worst, but you also you go there automatically, don't you? You sort of like you start worrying about it. So yeah, I was just trying to keep it clear, and Anna was very good, and she kept very positive, and she's like, yeah, don't worry, we'll fix this. So we did that. Then we tried to she was tried to be stitched while she was sedated, but she was too sensitive. So she wouldn't accept the needle for stitches. So we had to apply local anaesthetic as well to the foot, and that worked fine. So then in the end, Rachel had her head, keeping her sort of like keeping her head up. Then I had the foot, and then the vet was sewing up the wound. So it was a 3-man operation or 3-person operation. So yeah, it was quite traumatic, to say the least. And there was a lot of blood, and it kept spurting out. It was spurting out over all of us, but yeah, she's all right. She's looking good. Thank you. How are we doing? Hello, Julian and Rachel. Traveling home from a horse show, so I'll catch the live later. Hi, Jennifer. Goodo. Megan, how you doing? Are you all right? Where are you? Why, you should be here. You should be here. This is very bright, isn't it? It's really bright. Stickiness is gone. Oh, Jane. Jan, yeah, I always have tape over the cam just in case. Yeah, just in case. Why? What do you get up to, Jane? Jan? I'd imagine you get up to some rather naughty things in your webcam. You can buy little devices that stick onto the back of your computer that help cover your camera, helps you with sticky residue. Oh, thank you, Jess. Yes. Right. Hello. Is Barney recovering? Annie, thank you very much for asking that one. Barney, yes, he's recovering. He's had staples in his side. Yeah, he's as good as gold. He's back to normal. He's running around, chasing the ball, chasing donkeys, just doing his usual Barney stuff. So yeah, he's doing really well. Thank you very much. Hey up, Julian. All is hot in Yorkshire today. Well, that's very good, Linda. Right, I'm trying to catch up. I'm way behind. I know I am. Hold on. I'm gonna jump a few, okay, so we can get up a little bit closer. Jan says, "How do you know about OnlyFans, Julian?" Well, Jan, the sanctuary takes funding, and I have to do whatever I can. And so I do have an OnlyFans page, and yeah, it's not great. It's not great. I think I get about 30 pence a month, but it's amazing that people will pay something to see me in a thong, and so yeah, it's been a great support for the Ridge, and yeah, talking of that, I've got to do a live actually. I've got 5,000 members on my OnlyFans, 30p a month. I think that's all right, and yeah, so there we go. I'm joking, by the way, obviously. It's that 130p. Hi from Redding, California. Very hot today. Woo! Hi, Linda. Good. Everyone's hot today. What is going on? Why is everyone so hot? That's good. Oh, except for the storms for Intrepid Fraidy Cat. Intrepid Fraidy Cat says, I forgot to reauthorize my card for Patreon. I'll do it today. Oh, thank you very much. Thanks for doing that. The Patreon is really, really important to us. I cannot stress how important Patreon is to the sanctuary. So if you are members, if you're a member of the Patreon community, thank you for very much from the bottom of our hearts. It makes a massive difference. And if you're not a patron, please consider doing it. Right, okay. Jan says, look terrific. Hope she progresses okay. Yeah, I think she will. Klaus, sticky residue. What goes on during the week? Yeah, there's always residue. This is the problem. But sometimes the residue can be quite nice. It's very scary dropping like a sack of spuds. I stick to sprouts. Absolutely. Maybe not show the wounds of the animal for those of us that are squeamish. Yeah, Aldine. So when we put up, if we do put a post up, obviously there are, it's part and parcel of sanctuary life. And some people do want to see it, and they want to, not that they want to see an animal in harm, obviously, of course they don't, but it's interesting, and they are interested in seeing what goes on, sort of like warts and all. So we always, if we do put a post on social media that does show what that side of things, then we always put a TW on the front of it, or a trigger warning, and you know, not to look at it. So yeah, we do try to take that into consideration. Jan says, did you ever find what nasty thing might have caused it? I'm just worried about it happening again to other horses. Yeah, no, we didn't. We've had a good scout around the field. She wasn't outside the field, so it was definitely something in the field. I don't know. I've got no idea. Because the other thing as well, it's at a strange place. It's not. It wasn't underneath the foot, so it wasn't here. It wasn't something that went up into the foot. It was a slice down. So if you imagine the horse's foot's there, and then it was down into the back of the foot, it's like, I don't even know how you do that unless you were pawing. She might have pawed at something and caught it because she was trying to get out of the field. Anyway. How's Barney now? Yes, we've answered that one. And thank you very much for your super chat towards your vet bill. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Hello from Norwich. Hope you're all well there in Norwich. Right, okay. I was working the cam the other night and made 37.5p. I was asked who gave me the half p. I said everyone. Audience says I missed that warning on the Patreon message. Oh, good point. I didn't do the Patreon message. That was Rach. So maybe she didn't put a trigger warning on the Patreon message. Sorry about that, Audine. We'll make sure that definitely happens in the future. So it's actually interesting to see the injuries, to see what and how you have to deal with it. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I cleaned that joke up from the 70s. Fair enough, for Verity. Yeah, so it's been a good week. In that, sorry, yeah, this week in that we've had Paul here. So Paul's left now. We've got new volunteers. We've got a lot done as far as the new fencing is concerned. We've made some progress on that for the pigs. So that's good. So I'm now going to tell you my frustrating story from yesterday. So what we've got is this situation. I'm going to have to draw for you. Right. Okay. Hold on. Right. Hold on a minute. If I do this, right. Hold on. I've got a plan. I wonder if I can. I can't turn that camera around, can I? Hold on a minute. Now, I wonder if I stick that like that. Right. Hold on. Right. Okay. Right. This is what we're going to do. We're going to try something here. Hold on. I don't know if this will work or not. Right. Can you see that? All right. Yeah, you can. Right. Hold on. It's a bit strange. We're going to come up like that. Right. Okay. My one hand is a tripod. The other hand is doing some drawing. Okay. So what we've got is the new sanctuary. This is about the new sanctuary. So we've got this piece of land. I'm going to draw this very simply. Okay. Obviously. Right. I don't know if you can see that. Right. It's not very clear, is it? But there you go. That's as good as I can get. Right. So that's the shape of the piece of land, roughly. Steady on, Jan. Right. There's a road, right, that runs across here. And there's another piece of land here. And there's a road from here. And it goes onto our gates. This is our land. This is our land. We've got another bit of land here. And this is how it works, right? So you come off, you go up the road. Yeah, you come up the road. And then you come to our gates. And then you're on the property. Now, over here, there is another piece of land. But the man that lives in that one, he has no access to the highway. He can't get on the road. So there exists a road, or there did exist a little lane here that went right across our land and allowed access. And he was given access to this road under a special contract. And he paid a nominal amount every year to use that road. Now, when we bought the land, I went to go and see him and I said, look, we've got to put a fence all the way around this because of the animals. So what I propose we do, if it's okay with you, I'm going to fence this so you won't have access to that road anymore. I'm not going to be nasty. I'm not going to say you can't access your house. But what I'll do is I'm going to build you a new little road that goes this way. All right. So that's your land. And this is all, actually, this goes like this because it's actually all on my road, all on my land. So this is going to be a new road that I'm going to put in for you. Okay, so that's what we're going to do, if you can see that. So he said, yeah, that's fine, no problem. So he said, the only thing is, it won't be very secure. So I said to him, well, why don't you, I'll let you can put a little gate either up here on your property, or if you're really worried, you can put a little gate down here. Hold on, we've lost this this one. I said, you could put a little gate down here. So he said, no, you're going to put it there. I want you to put that gate there. So to save an argument, I said, you know what? Fine, don't worry. I'll put a gate there. So I put a little gate here. Well, what he's done is I went up there last week and he started building walls, which are totally illegal, on my land right across here with the gate. And his property's here. His property isn't anywhere near mine. And he started building a bloody wall here. So I've gone, excuse me. So let me explain. I'm going to turn this one off now. Hold on. So I've said to him, I sent him a message and said, look, I've just been up to the property. I was just checking it. And you appear to have built a wall on my land. And you haven't asked me permission. You haven't told me. You've just gone ahead and done it. And I find that unacceptable. So please stop building the wall and remove it immediately. I said, you haven't asked permission on it. I said, you haven't got authority to do that. And what's more, it's protected land. You can't just build things on that land. And if you do build something on that land and it gets inspected, I get the fine because it's on my property. So go and take the wall down. Well, he went absolutely mad at me. He just started going crazy at me. Like, I can put a wall there because it's to protect my house, and I can do this and I can do that. This is all in Spanish. And so he was so disrespectful that I just absolutely lost it. He completely pushed all my buttons. And I'm not proud to say it, but I did use a few expletives. And I did stop speaking Spanish to him at one point, and I told him exactly what I thought of him in English, and I told him what I was going to do to him when I see him. So it really did escalate quite quickly, and then Rachel had to send me away and trying to tidy up the situation a bit, which she did very well, as you can imagine. So yeah, I can't talk to him anymore. I just can't. I can't because I can't control myself because I find the guy so disrespectful. I just can't handle it at all. So what I've done is I've given it to our solicitor, and I've just said, you deal directly with him, and we have to get this covered because I need it documented somewhere in writing that it's him that's done the building, and he needs to be told that we've told him not to build it, because if there is a fine coming, he's paying it, not me, because it will be a big fine. So you remember all the stuff we've gone through. We're trying to get the permissions. You remember we had to go through all of that process to build the fence. We've done it all the right way, and then this absolute idiot comes on and starts acting like that, which could jeopardize our permissions. And it's all because he's a greedy, selfish, ignorant man. And I'm not going to talk about him anymore because I'm going to lose it again. So yeah, that was yesterday. So I really did go and lose it a little bit. So that was fun and games. Let's have a look here. Hold on. Right, hold on a minute. Why don't you knock down the wall as it's on your land? Yeah, Jane, that's yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm going to do that. The wall will come down, but first of all, I want it all documented because I don't want a war with the guy. That doesn't make sense to have a war because he's a neighbour and we've got animals there, or not yet. But when the animals are there, I don't want any war. It's just not in. It's not a good idea to be at war. So I want to try and find that peaceful solution. And we're just going to have to make allowances for the man's ignorance. Parv, oh, thank you very much for your super chat. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Can you see Rachel outside live? Henry, yeah, you can one of these times. I don't know if she's ever going to turn up. Hold on a minute. Rachel receiving. Henry would like to see you live outside with dogs, please.
I'm just about to walk Sirius and Funny, but Sirius and Potato had a bit of a fight.
Oh, that's unlike them. Why did they fight? Sorry, excuse me.
I don't know if it's coming up from the field. I don't know if Barney was winding them up or something. But I need to. Yeah, I'm just going to take them out and feed them stuff. I need to clean Sirius up.
Okay. Well, do you want to just come and grab the camera and I can put it on the stand just so you can be part of it?
I'll be there in 1 minute.
Thank you. Okay. All right, Henry. Sorted. So one of the dogs have had an altercation and Rachel's just setting that up. Arts Music UK. Hi from US, Freddie and B. Hi, Freddie and B. Good to see you. Make like Pink Floyd, tear down the wall. Yeah, absolutely. No, it's got to come down. It has to come down because it's a totally legal thing. You're not allowed to build like that there. There's specifications, and you have to have it's all those things. It's like you have to have I think I've explained it before. You have to have a declaration of responsibility, which you have to register with the town hall before you do any building work. You have to you have to pay tax on. You have to pay the building tax to actually build anything. He would have to apply to the Natura 2000 Environmental Agency, and they would do a survey on the land and say what he can build and what he can't build because it's environmentally protected. So he hasn't done that. That costs money. He would have to speak to the town hall and get a permission for doing the works, and he would have to pay tax on that. So there's all of these processes he would have to pay and he would have to jump through, as we have, which he's not doing. He's just gone in there and started building a wall, but he's done it on my land. So it would mean that we would be held responsible for any of that problem, which is not fair. You just don't do that. It's in. Do you want me to get it?
Yeah, where is it?
Okay, I can get it. It's in there.
Sorry, I've got my boots on.
You got your boots on, but just come and say hello a minute while I go get your thing.
Hi, everyone. Julian's not prepared, as usual. Unprepared. I'm just about to take the dogs for a walk, so he's getting the other camera ready. And yeah, how are we all today? Where are we?
I was just explaining to everybody about the idiot neighbour that was building the wall.
Oh yeah. He doesn't sound very bright, Julian. So sorry you've got this hassle. Agree, keep your distance, deal with him through your lawyer, says Wendy. Stephanie Spade, thank you for your super chat. Poor Julian, hang in there.
Thank you. I haven't told them. I told them that I used some expletives and that I told him in English what I would or wouldn't do to him, but I haven't explained to them what I said.
No, it's best not to. Jan says, you've taken photos, I presume, and would report any communications with him too.
Yes.
Have you had any trouble with him before?
Yeah, he's been a bit of a wally, hasn't he?
Yeah, we've been trying our best to keep it civil, but he has been a bit, I don't want those gates, I want those gates aren't good enough, and yeah, stuff like that. A bit annoying, but yeah. Did you have the dream to run an animal sanctuary when you were younger, Julian?
Well, I can tell you this. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, just get that ready. You can't do two things at once. Sorry, guys. Hi, Angie. Hi, Aldine. Hi.
Buzz, buzz, this is buzz. Oh, this is buzz. Yeah. Oh, this is buzz. Hold on a minute. I've got to send myself a link. So we need to do an invite from here.
I thought you were ready when you said, come and get the camera.
Excuse me. Hold on a minute. I can't do. I've only got 2 pairs of hands. Right, hold on. Invite. Right, there we go. Copy that. And then I send that via email. Right, that's copied. I send that via email. Hold on a minute. Excuse me, please. Technical stuff going on here. Compose an email to me. And hold on. No. Oh, from Jacob's Ridge, yeah. To me. That should be there. And then I send you that.
Oh, it's painful.
It's not painful. It's just it
I know.
happens.
I need to go. I'm like in the.
I know. Just send. All right. Okay.
Too busy chatting. Not enough work going on.
I'm not. What are you talking about? Right, hold on a minute.
2 pairs of hands, Julian. Worrying. 2 pairs of hands. 4 hands.
I've only got 2 pairs of hands.
It is TT Business or TT's Biz.
Oh, TT's Biz.
Titty's.
Titties. No, shush.
I'd love to be able to do thought bubbles for Rachel during these lives.
Right, hold on.
I think we're almost there.
We are almost there. Hold on, it's just logging on. Hold on. And what is it doing? Entering the studio.
Monique, don't give him ideas.
What?
Not a rational idea, but it's my temper speaking. Block all access to him and force him to create his own access to the road.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was suggesting we do. I was like, okay, you want to play silly games? Play silly games, win silly prizes.
Jan says, "Be patient, Rachel. He is just a man."
Oh,
hold on. There you go. You're there.
All right, I'm going.
Bye.
Right. Okay, guys. I am going to fall down steps currently. I'm going to go and get the dogs ready, and then I will be with you again.
Okay.
So,
Shall I remove you for a minute then?
if you please, yes.
Okay. Goodbye.
Sure.
Okay, I'll keep an eye on Rach. Okay. Right. Where
The man sir receiving?
what was that? I don't know. I've got no idea. Exactly, let him get his own access. Yeah, I mean, this is what I can understand. He
For me, then.
let me just turn that off. Yeah, one of the things that got me and sort of like really sort of triggered me a little bit was he was saying things to me like, listen, you've got 2 options. You either let me build that wall there, or you take down your fence and you let me use the old road that I used to use. And he was talking to me like that, and I was like, well, hold on a minute. I've got a third option. The third option is that I take down the wall, I put a fence across that road, I plow up that road, which would take me all of about 20 minutes, and I just say you can't have any access to your house at all. How about that option? That option sounds better, doesn't it? Sounds like a good option, doesn't it? My little Spanish friend, doesn't that sound like a wonderful idea? Shall we do that? And then I might let the handbrake off the bulldozer and it might just keep on going and accidentally run into your house. I don't know. I mean, that would be terrible, wouldn't it? Terrible thing to happen. Oh, I say. So yeah, no, it's better that I don't get involved because yeah, I'm like you guys. I'm I get emotional about it, and then before you know it, you've done something. You're standing in a room. You've got something in your hand, and you're looking around and thinking, "Did I just do that?" So yeah, I don't think we want to be there. I'll let the solicitors do it, and we'll do it that way. I'll just keep cuddling the horses. I think it's the better way. Can see Rachel outside. Yes, you can see Rachel outside. She is here.
Hi, it's
Hello.
very windy. I don't know. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you fine.
Okay, I'm walking these two. And yeah, the dogs had a bit of a fight earlier. So yeah, it's just thrown me a little bit. But they're okay. I just need to just kind of walk them and then just check them over and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you've already checked them over, have you?
Yeah, Potato, from what I can see, is fine. Sirius he's got a cut under his eye and he's got quite a bit of blood on his neck. But I need to clean it to see what I'm dealing with.
Okay. Also, could you, when you're walking down there, could you just show the guys the new expanded fence?
Yeah,
progress? Sure. Because
Sure, yeah.
Lisa was asking how that's going on. Yeah, Lisa,
hi, Lisa.
The new fence. What we're doing is so if you guys remember, we talked about this last week. I think we're expanding the boys' pig run down the bottom. So we've been putting the new posts in. So it's been a long, quite a difficult process because the ground is very stony. So each post hole takes quite a while to dig. And we did have a little scare a couple of days ago. Paul was helping us, and he was digging out a hole and came across a big rock. So to get rid of this rock, to break it out, we've got a sledgehammer, a little handheld club hammer, and the head of a pickaxe. Because you're in a restricted area like that sort of size, you have to put the pickaxe head down and then whack the top of the pickaxe head with the club hammer. And what happened was, the strangest thing happened. He was smacking away at the chisel, if you like, and all of a sudden he just said he felt a real sharp shooting pain in his arm, and like he'd been stabbed, and he started spurting blood out of his arm. So there was blood everywhere. Sorry, trigger warning. And then so yeah, Rachel and I were actually not far. We'd just left because we had to go to a meeting. So we swung the car around to come and get him, and we had to take him to the medical centre and get him checked out. And what had happened was, it was just this tiny little bit of fragment of metal off of the pickaxe head had basically, it had got very hot when he had hit it with the club hammer. It had broken off, and it had like a spark, but it was tiny, and he hit his arm in just the wrong place, and it burst a capillary. And because he was under pressure and he was sort of working down, and it was hot and he was hitting it, the capillary was under pressure. So as soon as that spike hit it, it just gushed out blood everywhere. So he was fine. All he needed was a plaster on it, luckily, thankfully. But yeah, it was a bit scary. Served as a timely reminder to be careful when you're working in the field, for sure.
Okay, we're going to see this fence now. You ready?
Okay, show us. I'm going to leave you to it. Hold on, I'm just going to remove myself. 1 second.
Remove yourself. Okay, guys. It's kind of difficult because I can't turn the camera around. I think where are we? Oh, it's difficult. There we go. These are the posts, which are looking lovely, and you'll see them as I walk, I suppose. All down here. So this is to redo the fence, because as you can see, it is all higgledy-piggledy and falling apart. So it's to redo this pig fence and Sweet Peas area, and they're all going to be together in a bigger area, which I will show you down here. It's going to incorporate those trees over there. It goes a little further down here, down here, and then it goes up there to where those trees are. and it'll go behind the trees and sort of then go back the other way. So yeah, Julian and the volunteers have been making a good progress on it, and oh, sorry, hair in my face. And yeah, I would say it's about the post wise, it's about halfway done with the posts going in, and then it'll be a case of putting the fencing, the roll of fencing on. So yeah, it's going really good. And I don't know, Julian, what's your sort of time scale on completing that, do you think?
We're going to get that done. I want that pig fence done by the end of next week. So I'm aiming for,
Okay.
I would say aiming for Thursday. I've got to put in 2 gates, which we've got. And then I just need to double check. The only thing is I don't want to do it too soon because I'm not sure if the pigs will push out from underneath the new fence. So I need to make sure the bottom line is really secure. So I'm thinking of solutions for that because yeah, there's no point otherwise. You build it all and then within a week they'll have wrecked it. So it's got to be done right. Do it once, do it right. That's what we're doing.
And would you say that oh bloody hell, Sonny, you just dragged me through a bush. That the posts is the hardest part, getting the posts in?
I think so, yeah, because it's very, very stony ground. So I think that's going to be that is the hardest part. But I'm hoping that as we move away from where we are at the moment, the earth will become a little bit softer. And so we should start making good progress. But the problem is where we are right now, that line we've just done, that back line is just all river rocks. So you go down an inch, then you hit a rock. Then you go down another inch, you hit another rock. And, you know, it's yeah, it gets a bit tricky. Will you electrify the pig fence? No, Ordine, it won't need electrifying. It's a solid fence. We don't need to electrify. We always have that option. In fact, it's not a bad idea. We could put a small electric ribbon around the bottom of it. So when they start, if they do touch it with their little noses, they'll get a zap. And then they'll only do that. I mean, pigs learn so quick, they won't touch it again. And that might serve as a good way. But I would rather not electrify it. I'd rather it just be solid and it just do its job. Because when they're electrified, if the little pulsing machine isn't working and we have a problem, do you know what I mean? It's more aggravation. So they're great for the horses and the donkeys, but no, for the pigs, I prefer not to. Nigel says, good to see the great progress. Thank you very much, Nigel.
Nigel.
Nigel. Oh, Nigel.
Oh, Nigel.
I love how the golden sunlight bounces off the ridge.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's pretty. Can you see that out there, though?
Yeah. It's just aeroplane stuff, isn't it? It's not chemtrails.
I think it is.
I don't know. Actually, that does look like chemtrails, doesn't it? Yeah, that's a lot, actually. That does look like the thing to do would be to have a look at it in about an hour, and if it's chemtrails, there'll be or cloud seeding, there'll be a lot of cloud up there. It's the Scottish flag, says Jan.
Yeah, I thought that, Jan. Right, I've got to pay attention now because Barry's around somewhere.
Okay. How is Yuki? Asks Aldine.
Yeah, he's there's a little beetle on my arm. He's doing pretty good, and he's pretty much the same, to be honest. But he's more used to his wheelchair now, which is good. So doesn't tip up in it anymore. He does get it stuck sometimes. He likes going under the shade of the house, and then he gets his wheel stuck, and he hasn't quite worked out reverse. So yeah, but no, he's doing pretty good.
And Timo's getting on really well with his new wheels, isn't he?
Yeah, he is actually. He seems I think he's comfier in them. The way that they're adjusted and everything seems right. Seems a bit better for him. And yeah.
I've got a theory, by the way, on Timo, which I'll share with I'll share with everybody. I'll share with the group.
Share with the group.
I've got a feeling that Timo might be deaf.
No, he's definitely not deaf.
You don't reckon?
Why do you think that?
Well,
He can hear things like on the driveway and stuff, can't he?
Can he, or is it vibration, or I'm not sure if he can. It was like I nearly ran him over tonight in the tractor, and he was right by it, and I had to just move the tractor a little bit, and then he noticed that it was moving, and then he moved.
That's just him being belligerent, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah, maybe you're right. How's Toto doing now that there's no school pickup at the end of the day?
Yeah, he's okay actually. Just walked past him there and he's just laying down. I give him his bottle in the morning and then he comes out with me whilst I feed the animals. And he's usually quite happy to see me in the morning, but yeah, he's been fine. I'm going to put you down now again.
Okay. Claudine said that she wondered if Timo was a hearing problem too. Yeah, I'm going to test it. I'm going to test it. I think there's a possibility that he does have a hearing issue. Leslie says he's a man. Leslie, we'll have none of that, actually, Leslie. Okay, we don't have selective hearing. We just know the stuff that's important. Timo's belligerent. He is. He's very belligerent. Yeah, he is, absolutely. NVG, they sure are chemtrails, Julian. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're chemtrails. Yeah, they look it to me. Right, hold on a minute. Hold on. Now then, I'm having a look here. Hold on a minute. Hold on, because I've missed a few here. Hold on. Okay, Jan. Oh, I'm just going back through some comments here. So Jan was saying, I can actually understand how serious injuries happen between people. The red mist is a real thing, and you lose all rationality. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, red mist is a problem. Yeah, I saw as well your comment there, Jan, about punching a window. I've done that also, and yeah, hurt myself quite badly doing that. You learn though, don't you? By doing that was many years ago, and yeah, it's. I think well, I don't know. I don't know about you, but I've done a lot of work on myself, working on emotions and handling situations, keeping calm, rationality, things like that. Understanding psychology that much better as well. I think that helps. And I think as you get older, you start to understand those bits and pieces that help you operate, and you're much better to operate on a level footing. Whereas I think certainly when I was younger, I was more sort of one way or the other, and a little bit more emotionally reactive. But there's still, you get those moments, and they're the ones where you learn. It's like yesterday, I learned a lot from yesterday, because it was wrong that somebody could actually make me feel like that, to develop such anger. And I think that's something we all experience at some time, because we all get angry with things. It's emotions, isn't it? But yeah, it's a tricky one. Do you have some sort of memorial garden for the animals that have passed? Yeah, Jane, we do. It's not really official, but yes, we do. Yeah. Ellie says, what are chemtrails? It's when they basically, and it's from my limited understanding of it is, it's I think it's aluminium, or it's an aluminium mix, chemical mix, which they spray at high altitude into the atmosphere, and it creates clouds basically, and yeah, they for a long time they were denying that they did it, but then well, certainly around here it became official, and they said that yeah, we do it, and we fly out from the military airport at Murcia, and this is what we spray into the atmosphere, and they do it. It's the same with I think they do cloud seeding as well. Yeah, it's just messing around with the environment, really. But you know, what do I know? I'm sure they know what they're doing. I hope they do. Let's have a look. My dad takes off his hearing aid when my mum is talking. Sorry, Jen, did you say something? Holding on, Julian. Good. Hold on. Aldin says, "Have you always had a bad temper?" Oh, so I have a bad temper, Aldin. I think that's no, I don't have a bad temper. No, I don't like it when I have boundaries. I think that's the best way to describe it. That's certainly what it is now. Is I just have boundaries, and that has come from working with horses. Because if you work with horses on a daily basis, you have to have strong boundaries. And because the one thing that horses will teach you is boundaries, and as some of you probably know, is you absolutely must have them. Otherwise, a horse will, you know, go all over you. And that's it. It's to keep you safe. And I think it's a habit. So you start to create boundaries. And that translates into everyday life and dealing with people and dealing with everyone. You just have boundaries, and there's some things you accept. There's some things you don't accept. And you know, if somebody building a wall on my land and potentially causing me a lot of problems, I don't accept that. So yeah, that's it. And if someone starts to argue with me, I just stand my ground, and I'm very firm in the way I stand my ground. And it's like, no, that is unacceptable. The problem is when you've got someone that's attacking you, attacking. It's like, no, I'm standing my ground. But the problem is you're standing your ground and then you start to push back. You go, no. It's like, at what point do you have to push back even further and harder? Say, you've got to get the message, you stupid man. You're not getting the message. You know, it's that kind of thing. But I wouldn't say it's a bad temper. So I certainly don't have a bad temper. Not like that. It's built up frustration, and you get to the fight or flight level, and it's how you handle it. Yeah, Jane, that's that's one side of it, I suppose. But yeah, I think it's more to do with boundaries. It's just boundaries. That's all it is. Aldin, did I have a temper as a child? No, not really. Wasn't really that kind of kid. I think you get angry at injustice, and I can't blame you. Yeah, Linda, absolutely. I get very angry at injustice. I think that's basically why. Well, that's why we're attracted to helping animals. I guess. I suppose we all feel that to a certain extent, don't we? Is that, you know, when you're seeing these animals getting abuse and living the life that they're living, or people doing wrong to them, that is a massive injustice, and the animals can't speak out about it. They can't do anything about it. So you kind of feel like, well, hold on a minute, you know, what can I do about it? So yeah, the injustice is a big thing. Chew on this. He doesn't have a bad temper. He just has a bad neighbour. Absolutely spot on. Yeah. Chemtrails is a conspiracy theory. What you are seeing in the sky are contrails, which are particles emitted by passenger aircraft. No, Ida, they're not. The fact that it's, yeah, that's so strange you should say that. So for years and years, it was considered a conspiracy theory, but no, it's not a conspiracy theory. It's documented. It's out there. There's the military in Spain actually did a full article in the newspaper about what they do and how they do it. So no, it's not a conspiracy theory. It used to be, but it's not. Can I see potato, please, Henry? Yeah, let's see what's going on there. Jan says, I was bullied terribly as a child, and any injustice is a huge trigger for me. I see it happening to anyone in any situation. Yeah, absolutely, Jan. I'm sorry to hear that. I would imagine, yeah, being bullied as a child, that would certainly, form those boundaries that you've got. 100%. I think so many of us don't have strong boundaries, and I see it all the time. I see it a lot actually with people that come here. People come here and they'll be talking about what's going on, and I say, go and speak to the horses. Let's go and talk to the horses, and we work with the horses. And boundaries is huge. It's such a huge problem. A lot of problems that people have in their life is down to not having strong boundaries. People walking over you, or getting away with things, or just thinking they can do things which you're not happy with. And and we sort of like go, because we might want to avoid confrontation. So we just let it happen, or we'll let it slide. We'll let it slide. And we shouldn't let it slide. We should set our boundaries, be really firm in our boundaries, and say, no, unacceptable. And I think once you start doing that, that's it. And then other people are, oh, you're bad. You're not very nice. You're not being very nice to me. And it's like, okay, so I'm being fine. I've just got my boundaries. Why just because you are not, just because I'm rejecting what you're saying, that doesn't make me a bad person. That just means I've got boundaries. That's all. And that's it. But yeah, horses have taught me a lot about that. People say to leave it, but how do they ever learn it's wrong? Yeah, the other thing as well, yeah, that's an interesting one, Jan. I think the way I look on it is, it's not my job to educate him in this instance, in this particular instance. It's not my job to educate him, but it is my job to protect us. And that's what I do. So if he chooses to learn from that experience, then that's great. And I'm glad that that's been a side effect. If he chooses not to learn, then he'll keep doing things in that manner until he does learn, because I think that's how the universe works. I think that's certainly how I've experienced. I've come up against things and I've behaved in a particular way, or things have happened to in my life, and then you suddenly go, hold on a minute, let's just change it a little bit, and then suddenly doors open, or life changes a bit. Myra says, yeah, it's a boundary thing. Yeah, I agree with you. Klaus has no boundaries. The thing with Klaus is there is no boundaries, because it is open. Klaus is very open, and anything goes.
Come and
Oh,
get
sorry.
these for a ride.
What's going on? I can hear something. Can you hear that? Oh,
Hello.
here she is. Come on.
Hi.
Hello.
I need to clean Sirius's wound, but I haven't got gauze in the house, so I've have to go down to the feed shed to get the gauze.
Okay. Henry still wants to see the doggies.
Okay.
Will you take the camera in with the doggies?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I don't know how cuddly it's going to be. I'm just going to be cleaning Sirius, and I don't really want to. Yeah, there's maybe still a little bit worked up, so I don't want to interact with them too much.
We'll wait until after the live, and I'll come and help you if you want.
It's okay. All right.
Okay.
I mean, I've separated them. So Sunny and Potato are in one side, and Sirius is in the other. But yeah, I just mean I don't want to give them like cuddles and stuff if they're. I just want to not mess with them too much.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, definitely don't. No cuddles. Not if they've been fighting. 100%. Yeah, leave them alone. Just do what you do. Okay, Henry. So that will be it's a little bit from a distance, Henry, tonight. TT's Biz, I certainly needed that. I need boundaries. I have trouble with neighbours and my animals. They hurt. I think that's me. I tried to keep the peace. Well, they are wild animals, so many people don't care. They hurt. Oh, they hurt them. Okay, I tried to keep the peace. Well, they are wild animals, so many people don't care. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. You've got problems with your neighbours as well. Neighbours are a pain in the backside, aren't they? It's always the people. It's never the animals.
Did you talk about Verity, Julian?
Yeah, we did have a little chat about Verity. Can you see her there? Can we see her?
But it's just really difficult with this because you can't turn the camera around, so I can't see what I'm showing you.
Well, I didn't know if you could actually go down there and have a selfie with Verity and perhaps show her that way.
Oh, it's too late now. I'm up here.
Oh.
Can you see her?
Where's your commitment? Where's your commitment, Rachel?
I'm committed to the dog at the minute.
Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, there's Verity standing there. She's standing quite still.
Yeah, I gave her
Is she all
her
right?
painkiller. Gave her a painkiller a little while ago, so maybe she's just a bit racy. Don't know.
Yeah, that'd be it. Yeah, she'll be a bit sleepy.
Right, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Goodbye.
Yeah, go for it. Thank you.
Hold on. Right, okay. We have talking trees. We have talking trees. You can't control others. You can only control yourself. Absolutely, Aldine. Totally agree with you. I'm an idiot, really, but in the moment, I can't stand by and do nothing. I don't think it makes you an idiot, Jan. You're certainly not an idiot. I just think it's, you know, you just have a reaction, and it's understandable. You know, it's difficult, isn't it? It's difficult to not, especially you know. There was a book I was reading. I think I told you guys about it before. The Mountain Is You, and a great book, really good. And but it talks about, there's one section in the book and it talks about emotion, and I found that very interesting. And it's saying that, you know, imagine that emotion is a river that runs around you and runs through you, and if you try and block that emotion, you start to, you know, you get these emotional blocks somewhere, and it has to come out. And I think that if you have something that stirs you, how I envision it is that it's that river that's flowing normally is just like a steady trickle, and then you get triggered or something happens. It's like the river starts to flow strong, and it starts to flow really fast, and it's like a case of, wow. So you can start to create, if you create any blocks when that emotion starts to flow and you start to put a block there, it's going to build up really quickly, and then the dam's going to break. So what you've got to do, is really important, I think, to communicate really clearly with clear boundaries in the moment when those emotions are really high and really strong. And you should speak and talk and communicate, and because otherwise you're kind of holding it back and you're going, well, hold on a minute, hold on. It's like, okay, so no, we've got to turn it up a gear. You know, I don't believe in this, I don't agree with that, blah, 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 blah. And it's just difficult because it feels confrontational, but actually it's not. It's to avoid confrontation. That's how I kind of view it anyway. Ida says, I also stepped in to help a young girl being bullied at an Oktoberfest, but I was successful in turning his anger at me and left that young girl alone. Wow, that was very brave. Jan says she's Rachel's roving reporting and multitasking. Yes. Jan says that is one massive water bottle, isn't it? Isn't it great? Look at the size of it. But hold on a minute. How many is it? It's 2 liters. Yeah, there's a 2 liter water bottle. But in this heat, it sort of guarantees you that you can keep an eye on how much you're drinking, and you need to be taking a lot of water in this heat. If you have that huge water bottle and don't need to pee, Julian, you're not drinking enough. Just saying. Well, you'd be surprised. You're just constantly sweating it out. You really are. It affects your health if you bottle it up. Yes, Sandy certainly does. Right. Oh my God, what is this? Jan, what is this? Even when I was a kid, I was the only passenger on a coach of adults that went to help the driver when his windscreen burst in. I was the only passenger on a coach of adults that went to, and that was the weekend I saw Niki Lauda with his accident. Wow, that's not good. Jan says, yeah, but if you're not peeing, you're not drinking now. Yeah, but you're just like, I'm drinking loads. Anyway, right, what else can I tell you about? Let's have a look. Let's see what, oh, Rachel's here. Let's have a look.
Hi. Hello. So yeah, I don't know if you can see. If he's not looking at the camera. One sec. Let me. Oh my God. There he is. You look over here. Yeah, so he's got a cut under his eye there, and I'm just cleaning one under the chin at the moment to see. There's a bit of a puncture like in between the eyes, but yeah, I just have to be careful because if he's got a bit of pain, he might be a bit snappy. Okay, can we have a look? Can we have a look? Oh, good boy. Have a look here. Yeah, we're having a look. There's quite a bit of blood, but so far I haven't seen the wound. Yeah, I know. Let's have a look. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. You're so brave. Yeah, you're so brave. I know. No. I know. Okay. Can I have a look? Can I have a look? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna lick that. You lick that then. Don't eat it though. Don't do a Timo and eat it. 'Cause that's weird. That would be weird. Right, let's have a look then. Good boy. What have we got here? Can you just? Yeah, I'm doing the cleaning. I don't need your help. You lick this one. Look, there we go. Difficult to see. He's not really letting me see very much.
Yeah, I think.
It's obviously painful here.
So you can't get a good view on the wound.
No, not really. Oh, hello.
I think what we'll do. Okay, Rach. I think what we'll do is I'll come and help, and because I'm just a bit worried. Not that he's a snappy dog, because he's not, but I think we need to see the wound, and that means it might make him feel a bit uncomfortable, and it might be better if there's two of us doing it.
Yeah.
I would just feel a bit more comfortable if we've got him a little bit more under control, just in case he's a bit of a softie, isn't he?
Yeah. Okay.
Look at his little face. He doesn't know what's going on. Let's have a look.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. Look over here. Who's ringing? Who's ringing? I don't really see anything serious.
It was Potato though, yeah?
Yeah, Potato's got blood on him, but it looks like transference.
Well, Potato, when he bites, Potato doesn't bite hard. He holds. He tends to hold.
Yeah, he's got, like, from what I can see, like grapes.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll have a little look. We'll have a little look. Right. Let's have a look here. Pa says, I just heard yesterday about somebody being dehydrated because they were drinking just water and it didn't have enough minerals and nutrients in it to keep them hydrated. I wondered if that was true. Oh, that's interesting.
I've not heard that before.
Ida says, if you're that hot and sweating that much, you must add electrolytes to your water. Well, we'll get some.
Aren't they just full of sugar though?
Yeah, maybe. Heaven Chip says our numpty neighbour just needs to be asked whose land is this, and let him answer. Yeah, I did that, and his answer was yes, it's your land, and yes, they're your gates, and yes, it's your road, but I've got to secure my property. I was like, it's not your property. Anyway, how did it all end up when Rach took over? Well, he's basically, from what we can understand, he's going ahead and he's doing it. So that's why I'm instructing the solicitors to deal with him directly.
There we go.
Why were the dogs fighting? Asked Aldine.
I don't know, Odine. I just came up to the house from the field and they were just latched onto each other. I don't know if Barney had been at the gate, like winding them up or something. I think it was just like a heightened, they were maybe playing and then it got like heightened because of other, it was like that sort of time where they go out for their walks, they're really excited, and yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't see it start. It's okay.
Yeah, it doesn't happen that often. It just when it does, it's like buses. It seems to come along all at once. What with Barney the other day or the other week?
Yeah, so this one between his eyes looks quite deep. Because there was quite a lot of blood, so I don't know if that's come from there.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, I'll come and give you a hand in a bit. We'll have another look at him. Let him calm down a bit more. He doesn't like all the lickies. He's not a happy boy.
I know. Well, I just want to get it done, to be honest.
Okay.
And then I don't have to come back.
Yeah, to be honest, the sort of dog that I was just answering some of these comments. The sort of dog that Sirius is he acts very nervous. He's very nervous around people. He's really nervous. So he's very licky anyway, like that. He shows signs of stress.
I know. Okay.
Ordinarily, so he knows that he's getting some treatment there. He's not sure.
There we go. There we go.
He does trust Rachel. He wouldn't let me do that. There's no way he'd let me do that. But he's not happy about it, but he's tolerating it. So I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Diane says it's only superficial, I hope. Yeah, I think so. It's only superficial.
Yeah, I might just leave him calm down and then can have a proper look tomorrow at the side of the face. I'm just not sure if there's anything deeper there.
Well, you've cleaned it and everything, so yeah, we'll have a look at it.
Okay.
Heaven Chip says if he's licking like that, it might be hurting him. Is it a puncture wound?
Yeah, it's definitely sore, but I think it is more. It's bothering him because I'm touching it.
Yeah.
And because
Yeah.
He's just worried about me hurting him.
Yeah. Don't worry, guys. We're on it. We'll sort him out.
Good
Don't worry.
boy.
Right. Okay. Where are we? Hot weather can cause tempers in animals as well as humans. Good point, Jan. Very good point. Everyone's hot and cranky. Oh, hot and cranky sounds like a couple of people I used to know. It says on the tea, as long as it's not caffeinated, which is a diuretic. I love them herbal teas, and sun tea is coming back. Oh, about drinking tea in the hot weather. Yeah, I didn't realize that. I didn't know that. Julian says, Julian, sticking to your guns makes you sound like Nigel Farage. It's a bit different. I've never been likened to Nigel Farage before. That's an interesting one. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to get political. Right. Okay. In the summer, I drink fruit teas mostly. Oh, okay. Fruit teas. Good one. Good one. Belly rub potato, please. No, what we're not going to be belly rubbing any of the dogs, because they've had a bit of a fight. So what you do when they've had a fight, Henry, you just keep them calm and just let them just settle. And you don't want to start interacting too much with them, because their adrenaline might still be up. And also if like Rachel's been around them and witnessed the fight, so even Rachel's adrenaline might be up, and then they'll pick up on that as well. You've got to be very careful. A few weeks ago, I got a bite. Or was it a few weeks? I can't remember now. No, it was a bit longer. I got a bite off Timo after he'd been revved up, and I gave him a little stroke, and he bit me. And it wasn't that he was attacking me; it's just that he was revved up. So yeah, you've got to be careful of that. Julian, which dog is this one? This is Sirius Black. Jan says, even I wouldn't liken Julian to Farage. Have you guys heard of Takis Animal Shelter in Spain? No. No, I haven't heard that one. Jane says, will you be voting, Julian? Yes, I'll be voting for sure. Say again?
I don't think you like the camera that close to him.
Oh,
no,
so
he's
calm
still
down with the
looking.
camera. Is it the camera that's upsetting him?
No, I think it's more just stress because like potatoes there and yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll let him calm down. We'll have another check on him later. Okay. Right then. Well, guys, I suppose on that note, sorry, it's a bit of a random one tonight because of the way we started and everything. So just still trying to catch up. Look, thank you very much again. I had to have emergency gallbladder surgery Friday. I'm in the hospital. Oh, Susie, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I hope you're feeling better, and wishing you a very speedy recovery. Jan says the licking seems to have stopped. I don't know. I can still see that little tongue going. He's a sweetheart, and Sirius is too. Speedy recoveries. Yes, heal fast, says Aldine. All the best, Susie B. Hope you're out soon. Yeah, it doesn't sound, it sounds a bit painful. Right, guys, let's have a little look. Where are we? I'm going to have a quick look at the super chats. Have a look. Right, 10, 12, the 32, 62, 72, 92, 132, 152, 172. Thank you very much. It's a mixture of pounds and dollars. The number's 172. So thank you very, very much for those super chats. It goes a long way. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, I just wanted to say, Stephanie, thank you very much. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Thank you very much for your donation, your super chat. You said it didn't go through and we got it. So thank you very, very much for doing that. Much appreciated. Well, have a lovely, I say, Jane wants a bit of Leslie. Well, which bit would you like, Jane? Don't answer that. Nigel Farage's new name apparently is Smudgy McSmugface. You know what? These situations in politics, I don't want to get onto politics, but I'm going to anyway, a little bit. We get the leaders we deserve, don't we? We get the leaders we deserve. And if the people at the top are not doing their job properly, then other people start knocking on the door. And that is what's happening. I think that's what's happening all over the place. And it almost creates a vacuum. Because the one thing we're all missing right now, I think, certainly in the UK, I can speak about, and in other countries that shall remain nameless, but there are a lack of strong leaders, and when that happens, you know, these other characters start to show their faces, and that's worrying. It's very worrying. But anyway, that's about as much on politics as I'm getting involved with, because I know nothing. I know zero. You shouldn't ever listen to me. I just run an animal sanctuary. Okay, have a lovely, lovely, beautiful week. Thank you very much for joining us again on this Sunday. It's lovely to see you. As always, I was very much looking forward to seeing you all, especially yesterday. And we shall see you next week, hopefully. Do join us. Can you hit the like button, please? Would you mind? Go on. I'm waiting.
Hit the like button. Go on.
We've
What are you
got all
waiting
day.
for?
We've literally got all day. You won't be leaving until you've hit the like button. So please get on with it. Now then. So with that, on that note, we'll say bid you adieu. Oh, there's a cat.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks a lot, everybody, and we'll see you next week. Have a lovely,
Bye.
lovely, lovely week. Oh, it's Timo. Hold on.
Timo, are you bouncing? Say bye. Say bye. 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 Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, guys. Oh, hold on. You know what we need? You know what we need? We need an outro. Hold on. I've got to find the outro again. It's around here somewhere. I should rename it like really big capital letters, outro, so I can find it. Hold on. Here it is. Right, guys. See you soon. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.